The 2024 World Series of Poker has 99 bracelets.
His first World Series of Poker bracelet.
And the main event is the biggest one. It's been nearly 12 months since Daniel Weinman won $12 million. It's over! The poker world has been patiently waiting ever since. It's a poker journey unlike any other. All the heroes in one place.
Again, Phil Ivey back in the winner's circle at the World Series of Poker. Finally!
But just one future will be golden. The wait is almost over.
The future is golden.
Picking up a straight now with pocket queens.
Fed every big blind.
And look at who he's going up against, Donnie.
Daniel Hachem, son of Joe Hachem. It could be a tricky spot here. 7, 7, 7. Both players with a full house.
Yeah. That's 14. Can double down.
Never folds. What are you going to do when a 9 comes on the turn? Need a 9.
Turn card brings the 4 of hearts. Both players still sitting with the full house. But Donnie, of course, main event stacks are so deep, you're not going to want to take massive risks, but a full house is a full house.
A full house is a full house, and if you're Daniel Hachem here, you're up against a player who leans on the aggressive side overall. So I think it's pretty fair to say that Hachem is just going into call down mode here. 9 on the river. Mizrachi was joking, what are you going to do when a 9 comes? And there it is. Hachem checks once again.
That's 10,000.
10,000 is the wager. Almost full pot here from Mizrachi.
Hachem, of course, looking at Mizrachi, knowing his reputation, knowing what he's capable of. At the end of the day, if there's anyone capable of bluffing right now, it is Michael Mizrachi.
Notice the stack of Daniel Hachem. He's up over 100,000.
Really have a 9? I could have a 9.
He's not lying. He's telling the truth.
I know what you have, but you don't know what I have.
You do know what I have.
I know you have. Can I say or no? Queens.
Oh, wow. Calls it off. And Mizrachi chipping up very nicely here at the start of our stream. Games in poker. Hachem versus Mizrachi.
Playing like 43, yeah?
Huh?
43? Yeah, 2 reds. That's fine. Oh, that's good. Thanks.
There's nothing like watching Michael Mizrachi on day 1 of a tournament. If you're Hachem here, Donnie, are you always stepping on the gas, or because Mizrachi is so aggressive, you might want to give him a chance to keep blasting?
I think either line is fine.
7-7-7.
You know, I think you can take a more conservative approach here in this
You got
specific
a 7 in your
tournament.
hand?
I think it's also fine to
play
kick
those
it up
cards.
with a 4-bet.
Only play big
Hachem goes conservative.
10-9-5 rolls off the deck. Top pair, top kicker for Mizrachi. Backdoor hearts for Hachem, but not the flop he was looking for. As you can see, Mizrachi has lost some chips in the early goings. Hachem comes along, hoping to improve his hand on the turn. Deuce of hearts does improve his hand. Picks up the nut flush draw. Looks like Mizrachi is going to charge for that river card. I love your
All in.
There it
aggressive
is. Look
approach.
at this.
Wow. Hachem moves all in. Ace King of Hearts, risking all of Michael Mizrachi's chips if he decides to continue. And look at that face, Donnie. That is not the face of a happy man.
Yeah.
There's no time clock in the main event. So Mizrachi can take as much time as he wants until someone calls the clock.
1 second he looks like he wants to call, and next second he looks like he wants to fold. I mean,
If this was any other
he
tournament,
just said it again, flush draw. I mean, but he can't put the chips in. It's like, you know, but you still can't put the chips in. Daniel Hachem has not moved.
oh, I love the main event. I love the main event. This is amazing. This is so much fun to watch. I know we're, hoping that he makes a decision sooner rather than later, but this is what this tournament is all about. He lets it go.
You might have ace 5 of hearts.
Don't have ace 5 of hearts.
10 jack of hearts.
Don't have that hand as well.
Said I'm dead.
Our secondary table, Von Heater versus Patel. And look at this. Potential disaster brewing for Von Heater. Betting 15K with trip kings, only to potentially find out in the most expensive way that he is up against the better king.
Oh, yes.
Dare I say, Von Heater not running so hot.
Von Heater opened this hand with the raise. He got 3-bet from Patel. Von Heater called.
Raise. 50 puts them all in.
Oh, here we
wow.
go.
And it is going to be the highest price to pay for Von Heater as he is drawing to one of the remaining 2 jacks in the deck. You can see on your screen the jack of clubs grayed out. That has already been folded. Patel with ace king, 80% here
Yes,
to send Von Heater to the rail. Wow. What a cooler here on day one.
He's flopping trips left and right today. Yeah.
Patel with ace king. River card is the deuce of diamonds.
Derek, pleased to meet you, man.
We're going to lose Von Heater here.
Yeah, Derek
Our first all-in showdown at a feature table. First elimination.
Derek Von Heater taps the table and exits the stage as Kunal Patel is the recipient of that big pot and sitting on 107,000 right now. Was he locked in?
No, he was locked in.
Yeah.
Yeah, very locked in.
Of course, we know that from No Gamble, No Future that he also plays a mean game while drinking. As we go back to our main feature table and the potential here of an enormous one, Donnie.
Yeah, Hashem's got a heart draw here, the nut heart draw against Yaroslami's top set of queens. And then 2 pair for Romani, and we know Romani likes to get aggressive, and he stated earlier, I'm going for it or I'm going home.
Wow, and look at this. Hachem getting a really nice price here to see the river with his nut flush draw. Now, we saw Hachem aggressive with the flush draw earlier, but Donnie, right here, perhaps no incentive to do so.
Yeah, I think here you can just make the call and take your equity. I'm a little bit surprised that we didn't see a raise out of Romani, but maybe he thinks he's trapping a little bit here. Interesting start to this hand. Yaroslami limped with the queens. Romani limped behind. Hachem was the raiser, and then both players called.
All right, well, we're going to see 3-way action on the river here. It is the jack of clubs,
Wow.
and we have full house versus full house. Fasten your seatbelts. This might get ugly.
Obviously, we're going to lose Hachem here, very likely, but these stack to pot ratios between Yaroslami and Romani, this money's going in between the 2 of them.
Wow.
And Yaroslami, I mean, his hand is extremely under-repped if he did limp call pre-flop. So, Romani might think, maybe he's got 2 deuces over there, and I got that smashed.
I mean, also some
11,000.
backdoor flush potential here that Romani might be thinking that his opponent is looking at.
25.
And a quick race to 25K. Of course, Hachem out of the way. Action back on Yerushalmi.
I have no idea how Romani would ever be able to put Yaroslami on
All
a set
in.
of queens. He's gonna
Call
snap
is
it
made.
off.
And a call.
Massive showdown here.
That's one way to do it.
What a cooler.
Hashem's got a couple of 6s. He's going to limp as well, so.
It's a raise, right?
No, 'cause you said-
She's just coming.
Kuhn checks his option in the big blind. We're going to
Oh,
go
yeah,
four ways here.
Need somebody to pop it up.
Yeah, nice try.
What do you think? 7-6-4?
Yeah, absolutely. That's totally coming right now. Ace, ace 4 instead.
Full house for the grinder.
This is where the grinder thinks to himself, can I please get some action? I've been driving the action all day long.
I mean,
Look-
Hashem's putting at least 1K into the spot.
I mean, luckily for him, he has Hachem at the table.
Kuhn gets out of the way, and Mizrachi just fires in the raise.
Of course, Mizrachi probably thinking Hachem is going to have an ace a lot of the time, perhaps?
Yeah, I don't know because.
Oh
my
my
gosh!
God!
Whoa,
No
that's
way!
a turn card.
6 of hearts on the turn, and Hachem makes a bigger full house. Michael Mizrachi in
Notice how
a
he
world of
checked.
hurt.
What, and check.
Wow!
Oh my!
No way!
No!
Quads on the river!
No!
You got to be kidding me! Michael Mizrachi trying to look.
And it goes check.
Wow, nice.
What?
Oh, and he
Finish right. Just
flexes.
should have doubled you up.
No way!
Yeah, spade.
What are we watching?
What is going on?
Those
I
Red Bulls
cannot
wearing off?
believe that hand finished that way. Michael Mizrachi check raised the flop. I'm surprised he didn't just continue on the turn, then the money probably goes in. Boom.
Oh my God. We've been denied a viral hand sensation with a one-outer between the two most aggressive
was
players at
getting
the
the
table. Swinging back on over to table F here.
Looks like a whole lot of chips in the middle, and that's our guy Barbie.
Oh wow, Barbie all in here. King 10 offsuit
Piles it.
on Jack 9 versus Acosta with the King Jack. We had a raise to 3,600 before the flop. Chong called, Acosta called, and then Barbie bet 6,300 on the flop. Chong got out of the way. Costa made it, what is it, 10-7, Donnie?
No, he made it 17K. Barbie shoved for 57.9, and Costa has just called it off. This pot's 127,000.
Wow. Barbie swinging for the fences, but finding out right now that his tournament life is on the line, and he's looking for a queen and a queen only to survive. Oh, the queen!
no!
Oh my God.
That has to hurt. Deep inside.
127K in the middle. And now Acosta looking for the cards you see at the top of your screen. It's a 6 of clubs on the river. And this is the bad beat of the night.